Hello, welcome to our parent support group. My name is Brittany. I'm one of your presenters, as well as Dulce, one of our community navigators. At KYC, we provide mental health and older adult support services through counseling for adults, children, and families, assessment stabilization, linkage for adults and children in psychiatric crisis, treatment support and recovery services for those with serious mental illness, service coordination and in-home services for frail elderly persons, and volunteer opportunities. Our objectives are to define and understand effective communication, identify communication challenges, provide self management tools and resources, and to deliver accurate, accessible, and actionable health information. What is communication? According to the American Psychological Association, communication is a transmission of information which may be verbal, oral, or written, or nonverbal means. Effective communication is about more than just exchanging information. It's about understanding the emotion and intentions behind the information. There are 5 types of communication: verbal, nonverbal, written, visual, and listening. Verbal communication is a type of oral communication wherein the message is transmitted through spoken words. Examples are debates, interviews, face-to-face discussions, or speaking to another person over the phone. Nonverbal communication is the transmission of messages or signals through a nonverbal platform. A few examples are body language and movement, eye contact, facial expressions, or gestures. Written communication can take the form of anything you write. Some examples are books, emails, letters, texts, or websites. Visual communication is one you may not have heard of, but it is one that complements the other types of communication well. Diagrams, illustrations, drawings, physical models, and slide presentations are examples of visual communication. Listening is a surprisingly important part of communication, and in order to be a great communicator, you must master the art of listening. Be intentional when receiving and responding to information, be patient, depict the motivation behind the words, maintain focus, and visualize the information that's being conveyed.
Communicating with your child. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, good communication between you and your child is important for developing a positive relationship. As your child gets older, good communication will make it easier for you to talk about more sensitive subjects. Importance of effective communication. Open, effective communication benefits not only children, but every member of the family. Relationships between parents and their children are greatly improved when effective communication takes place. In this slide, it talks about or it demonstrates positive examples of parent-child communication. In the first picture, it's boundaries, empathy, encouragement without judgment, limit or cease distractions, love, quality time, rituals. Communication builders. Take 30 seconds to read through the examples. What did you do in school today? Let's talk about what we want to do this weekend. I'd like to hear about it. Tell me more about that. Let's try to get together this time. Let's think about it together. I'm proud of your progress. I understand. What do you think about? What you like to talk about it? Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? I'm interested. That's interesting. Explain that to me. What did you do? It's okay. I make mistakes too. The purpose of communication builders. It creates opportunities to converse, encourages conversation, encourages questions, allows one to answer and provide clarity of that very question. Ineffective communication. Ineffective communication occurs more often than we think, and it is the basis of many forms of misunderstandings between people. Indeed, a majority of misunderstandings can be tracked back to people forwarding or interpreting information incorrectly. Negative examples of parent-child communication. Deny the feelings, criticize, interrupt, dishonesty, lecture/nag, shout or yell. Seeking additional assistance. If continued persistence doesn't work, one might want to look into additional guidance such as family therapy. Lastly, please feel free to contact myself, Dulce, or other community navigators. Their emails are provided, as long as their office number. And this is our references page.